Wonder how we got here.
Wonder how we
Yeah,
got
bag
here.
in a bag shit. Ugh.
And we are live.
You're live.
And we are live. Welcome
Yes.
to, I'm going to call it session 1 of, I guess,
Awful.
campaign 3 or 4 in Idria now. Maybe even 5. But
We can't go back to or figure out a way to go back. Like all of that is just done,
there's
and we're starting
always-
over.
There's always a chance of finding your way back. It's a wide multiverse out there.
Hmm.
But for those people who are just now watching for the first time, let's go ahead and do a little recap. James, if you'd be so kind. How did we get here? What happened?
Oh, my bad. I'll have to pass.
Okay. How about Michael? You sent us here. What happened?
I know. I'm. So, was it Clyde that flew away? Like, he's holding his bag and he flies away as a seagull.
not.
And he was not. Is that what you said?
It was not Clyde, no.
It was not Clyde. Let me pull up my campaign.
Hey, yo.
Well, no, it was a seagull that picked up the bag of holding,
Correct.
and I was all stoked about the seagull because I'm a cat, and swatted
shot
the seagull, and I shot at the seagull, and it dropped the bag, and I was so stoked about my victorious aim that I picked up the bag and put
You
it in my
agreed.
bag. Holding.
You did.
Bad news.
Well,
And
fun
there's,
news.
there's no takebacks.
There's no takebacks as your whole party was standing around. As I back it up a little bit, you ended up finding your way to Everhelm, the largest city, for the most part, in Idria. It is the capital of the human empire. And you guys were sent here 10 years into the past from where you were all from. In doing this, you were sent on a mission to find a legendary sword that a certain Scorn, a character that Tyler here played in the original podcast, was in possession of. You were tasked to get it and bring it back, and when you had it in hand, you would be teleported back to your normal time. Well, one thing led to another. You made it to Everhelm during the time of the Midwinter's Feast, and you found your way seeing the legendary wizard Gaxius. Gaxius did some things. You all got to catch up on everything when suddenly a magical individual was seemed to be knocking on Gaxius's door, or rather the back door. He took you all
That's right.
downstairs to a very strange primordial cave underneath the harbor. Down there, a very strange individual who is of Italian origin came popping out, and he had a magical spoon. Chris is not here just yet, but Vicente,
Italy's a fantasy land.
it is.
Mario and Luigi's cousins.
Yep.
the whole planet is just Italy. So he showed up, still unraveling how that all happened, but he ended up joining your party. Gaxius said he had a ship for you. Take this ship down the Great River south. You'll find Scorn. Unfortunately, you never set foot on the boat. as you all had were standing there on the dock, like Michael said, an individual approached you. His name was Kazi. And Kazi was sent by Gaxius with trinkets for all of you.
Mm.
Those of you who were there got various different trinkets that will play out later.
Not me. I lost mine in my bag of holding.
You sure did. Everything that you had in your bag of holding is gone. As it was not disintegrated, but I'll say was strewn about the astral plane. So your stuff might show up later. But Michael, or should I rather, Skin on Ink, you find yourself in a very strange land. Putting a bag of holding, a magical interdimensional space, extra-dimensional, whatever you want to say, you put one of those inside of another. They tear each other apart and open up a portal to the astral plane, sucking in all of you and disappearing. And you all wake up right outside. Let me go ahead and share this with you. Yeah. Come on.
Hey.
You find yourselves waking up outside of the Slippery Cheetah. Slippery Cheetah, for those of you who've been here before, is a well-known establishment here in the floating asteroid city of Shardport, here in the astral plane. I think the only ones who've actually been here before now has been Selkie and Ironlung. Both of you guys were here early on in the game with
Have
all
not
the
died.
zombies. Yeah, you guys haven't died yet, so
All right.
Must be nice.
But the Slippery Cheetah, inside, the two of you would remember the name. Well, at least I'll give you advantage if you would like to recall history on who the bartender was and any information around this area. You did spend a little bit of time perusing the city.
I'll roll a history check just to see if I remember.
Okay.
So they're stuck in the astral plane in the past.
Correct.
18.
I love. Oh, and you got the turtle green.
Hell yeah.
With an 18, that'll do it. You do remember that the proprietor of the Slippery Cheetah was actually run by a GIF, like a hippo man.
Oh, that's right. Fuck,
Yeah.
what's his name? Yeah.
For some reason, my AI art just could not differentiate between this. So he looks like an elephant now. Let's just put it that way. That is, yeah. We'll just say he's a Loxodon now.
I can speak to him.
Yes, you can.
He can speak Loxodon.
That's what he knows that language. I forgot.
So good. And so specific.
So specific. And they added a whole bunch of new great sounds in this game, like voiceovers that you can plug in, and I've got all sorts of good stuff. So that little pop-up is the individual. His name, you remember, is Schlorg. Schlorg, the proprietor of the Slippery Cheetah. Now, it's a decent-sized establishment. The bar, typically, most of it now, at this time that you're visiting, is on the exterior. But you can walk in, and they have lodgings and some music as well.
What
And
was his name again? Scourge?
No, Schlorg. Schlorg. Schlorg.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Let me make sure I got this right. There we go. Cool. So that's what you boys see. You literally, this image is pretty close to minus the skyscrapers. Imagine those buildings are a fraction of their height, like a quarter of that size. But there are vessels, strange different vessels that go by. Mostly look like sailing ships, with some kind of solar sail. There's a party of Githyanki. They look like space marauders or hunters of some kind, all enjoying a drink and a feast at one of the tables. But the door's open, and you can feel free to walk in. Also, if you click and hold down, it does do a ping. If you ever need to use that at some point, to ping where you're at.
Ping everyone.
This is what. Oh, there's. I see Chris just joined, so he must be coming.
Sir.
We might have to troubleshoot with him as well, but that's fine. Because I guarantee you he's done none of it. So, we'll figure it out. It's all good. So the boys that are here currently, we have Skin on Ink, we have Selkie, we have Iron Lung, we have Squilp, and I believe that and Vicente. That group. Yes. All of you are there. You have the option: venture out into the city, or you can head inside the Slippery Cheetah and catch up with Schlorg.
I'd like to go inside to get some more information.
Yeah, I kind of look at Selkie. I'm like, well, I remember this place, but it's been a while. I don't know if you want to head in. If we want to head inside, see if we can see a familiar face, and try to get the hell out of here again.
We might as well.
All right,
Okay.
go ahead.
Yeah.
And head on in.
Apologies, it's going.
You guys head in. You walk through the doors, and you do see the smoothest looking Loxodon you've ever seen. He just poured up the most crisp of lagers, and he lets out a elephant trunk. Welcome in. Can I get you a drink?
I think I probably need a drink after getting sucked through a goddamn black hole.
You wouldn't believe.
Yeah, just whatever's the specialty for today.
I have many ales and many cocktails as well, but how about a delicious schmeeg on ice?
Ooh. Now that's something I haven't heard in a while. I'll take one of those.
And it looks like he pours Bailey's over ice into a cup.
You have a milk
James'
stout, you know?
favorite.
But of course! And he walks back, and he literally, it's a stout, but instead of it being dark, it's milk. It looks like milk, so it's like white beer, like creamy white beer.
Amazing.
With the extra bubbles. He even puts a straw on the top and blows bubbles into it, so it gets a little bubbly and frothy on top, and then he gives it to you.
Amazing.
I will say, we have two new adventurers joining us, and the two of you, I won't introduce you, but you're in this tavern at the moment, on the other side of the bar, sitting together at a table, minding your own business with drinks and or food if you'd like, and you can step in whenever you'd like. I won't force you into it, but think about it. My name is Schlorg, and what be all of your names?
Looks like we've been here. We've actually been here before. You may not remember us, but I'm Iron Lung, the Skin on Ink, and this is Selkie, as well as Ross, what was your character's name again? I don't have you on here.
Squilp.
Wilp.
Wilp and
Wilp.
Squilp.
Well,
Yeah.
Yep.
well, I would surely remember a group such as this. It is 10 years ago.
Oh shit.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Oh.
What did you just say?
Shit.
The wall! The
Wait a
fourth
minute.
wall! No, he doesn't say that.
Oh
What?
man. So were you guys here like 2 weeks ago? The last time you were here?
In their time, they were here like a month ago. But since they went back in time 10 years.
Does he look younger?
Like a whole different animal.
Damn, you look like
Yeah, he
shit.
still looks like a
He has
whole different
oxidon.
animal. Waiting for a
Oh man.
witty a witty James quip.
They gotta percolate.
Well, if you are looking for adventure, or perhaps maybe some fun, winks at all of you, pulls the shades up. There's quite a lot to be had here. There's also the bounty board, if you are ever looking for work, right over there. And he points over to near the window, looking out over the skyline, over the city. And I will show you this. There's a bounty board, and one of the items you see here, it looks like, I don't know why there's a hand holding a dagger in front of it, but there's behind glass, there is a old piece of parchment, and it begins to talk about a request for an item to be brought out.
Shardort.
Yep.
What item?
If you would like to go over to it, you can take a peek.
I'll ask the bartender. I'll ask Florg. Who here would best know the most about time travel?
Ah, now that is honestly a question above me, but you might be able to talk to either Gesna, the magistrate, a fine Githyanki. Gesna, he's been here for quite some time. He might be able to help you. The other one, you may want to head over to the Windy Traveler Tavern. There, you'll find its proprietor, Mortimer.
I remember Mortimer.
You guys were there last time.
Is he great yet?
Is he great? I'm sure he would say he is, but I don't know such thing such as that. But he does have a vessel. Several under his employ, and if you need a ship, he might be your best bet. But there's many other options here in town.
Salki is satisfied.
Okay. Rest of you boys at the bar, anything else you're curious about?
We're figuring out about time travel. Man,
I'm
so
all-
not only do we need to get back to where we were, but we need to get back to the time that we were.
I mean, do you?
Not
Well,
really
that's
this time,
true.
just get out of this area back to Idria, pretty much, is what we need to do.
Yeah. Schlorg, how long have you been the proprietor here?
Last I checked, I believe we are going on 387 years. I've been the proprietor.
I mean, it's quite an unusual place for Loxodon.
Is it? I haven't noticed. We have a small neighborhood of us that live here.
Ah.
A lot more
Well, then there you
space
go.
for Loxodon in space.
Can you tell us anything about those two customers over there?
Well, they've been in here for a little while now. I would assume the business is their own. But, by all means, ask them. Just be careful.
Hey, you guys!
Before this happens,
What are you doing?
Before this happens,
Yeah.
I'll. This is what the conversation's going on between me and Shane's character.
Mm-hmm.
You know the drill. We need to find someone.
What about those ugly little alien-looking things over at the corner there? They're having a lot of fun.
And I'll look over to them because the group at hand. And I see a Githyanki approaching Squilp.
Okay.
And I see that he has a dagger behind his back.
Ooh.
I'll say, that one. There
What
he
should
is.
we do?
Yo.
Oh.
A wizard
God.
appears.
Kill him quickly.
Magic.
You want me to take
I'll do the
out
rest.
the?
I will do the rest. Just go ahead and kill him before some trouble happens.
I think I'm gonna. It's a lot of people in here, so I think I'm gonna.
I'm already on it, and I'm like scribbling away in like a piece of paper. I have calligraphy set, so I'm forging a bounty on this person.
All right. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna approach the Githyanki. That's by Squilp.
Squilp.
Well,
And I'm gonna tap the Githyanki on the shoulder. Like, hey, bud, you look like you got some money to burn. How about a game of dice outside? There's a nice little alleyway. Shoot a little dice. What do you say?
hold on a second. Hold on. I'm just trying to get you an image here.
I'm thinking, outside of what my player would know, that a Githyanki in the astral plane might still think a dragonborn from Idria is a villain. So
That's fair.
yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, it's uploading. And Chris, I don't know if you've been talking, but
He's
cannot
muted.
hear you.
What is that roll?
No, but a mistake.
No, you're good. I'm trying to understand how it
It missed
off a
and you got
crit. You got,
25.
So 1
you got 10 plus 15.
Jesus, Acrobatics is nuts.
Yeah.
Maybe he can't roll
Um,
under a 10.
Oh yeah, maybe
might
that
be
makes
it.
sense.
Do you guys see this handout?
Yeah.
sir.
Githyanki.
Yeah.
For those of you who do not know, this is what a Githyanki is. They are about the average size people, in that 6 foot plus range, maybe less, maybe more.
Yeah.
Typical humanoid
Right.
size.
I assume there's a lot of Githyanki in
Oh
in
yes,
this area. Yeah.
many. Shaner, so I don't before I reveal your name.
Shaner.
Yeah, it's Shane. It's just Shaner. You said something about a bounty.
Yeah. Well, so I want to get this guy away from his group. So I was trying to entice him for a little game of dice outside.
You kind of startle him, and you. You do not come to me with dice, fool. You will lose all of your money.
Confidence. I love it. Don't you let's just we'll take this outside and loser has to buy the bar around as well.
I like the way you think, smooth one.
So I'm gonna give Tyler's character a little thumbs up behind my back.
I give you a little nod, but also my palms are very sweaty because you mentioned gambling.
You hear the Githyanki, the sound of him flicking a coin, that ding, and it like
Triggers me, yeah.
lands in his hand. Yeah. He pulls out a set of bone dice and begins to rattle them in his hand. And he tosses one to you. It's a D20.
You want me to roll a d20?
Did you go outside? Are you finished?
Oh yeah, no. I wanna
Okay.
I'm gonna start making my way out the front door.
He takes a gold coin and sets it on the on a table. The table where all of his Githyanki pals are. They clear their drinks, so there's a smooth area on the tabletop. And he slides a gold coin onto the table. Shall we start small, or would you like to bet bigger?
See, I'm a bit shy, so I was hoping for a little more intimate setting, away from the and I'm gonna kind of nod towards the elephant. It's like he doesn't really like when I do that in here, so don't want to burn too many bridges while I'm here.
Roll me persuasion.
I'll use message on him to tell him something and telepathically say, mention you want to bet on something illegal.
Okay. So I've also got some some unsavory wares that might be up for grabs.
I enjoy things that are unsavory and savory. Perhaps your flesh will be savory and will be up for gambling.
Yeah, whatever you say, bud. But yeah, well, I'll meet you outside. Don't bring anybody else. I don't like crowds.
Well, you're currently standing outside, and he put the coin on the table around his buddies. So do you want both you two go into the alley?
Yeah, just
Okay.
us two.
Yeah.
As soon as he does and brings the Githyanki out there, I will approach this other group who was trying to call us over earlier.
Yes. You approach. The party has just all received their drinks and is beginning to sip upon them. Behind you guys, you might hear the sound of an individual walking up behind you.
I'm sure the Githyanki was close to Squilp, so that probably drew a little bit of a scene.
A little bit.
So they're already looking, and I'll just approach him like, "Oh, don't mind my friend. He's just collecting a bounty." And I hold up this little picture. I forged a little bounty.
Okay.
He'll be back shortly.
And you're telling that to us, to our group, correct?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Okay.
correct.
Oh, so you guys are bounty hunters.
Yes, we are.
I've never actually met a bounty hunter before.
You have now.
Seems like it must be a pretty interesting job, I'm assuming.
Interesting. Yes, that's a good word for it.
Hmm.
And you all of you, I haven't seen some of your kind before. Are you a turtle?
I am. You've seen some of our kind before, have you?
No, I've never seen your kind before.
Oh.
I've read all about them. I'm quite the
Yeah.
scholar, you see.
Yeah, we tend to stay pretty secluded in the swamp areas, but this is definitely not my first time out here in the astral plane before as well too. Trying to get out of this area.
Indeed. You can go cut over to them. This is just a little introduction.
Yeah,
Minor
absolutely.
introduction.
Well, Shane, you find yourself in the alley with the Githyanki. He's got a longsword, silvered on his back, the beautiful hilt in a ruby set into the base in the pommel. He takes a dice out, rattles it around. So what will it be?
See what I have in my pockets. Actually, what I'm gonna use is, let me see, make sure I have it. Prestidigitation.
Okay. Prestidigitation.
Yeah, that one. And I'm gonna make just like a little. What would it be? Like maybe like a dragon's tooth necklace or something. Something a little fancy looking, some kind of jewelry. And it's like, oh, I stole this from a noble back home. It's very valuable. But I'm gonna dangle it in front of him, but not let him touch it.
Okay. Let me see. So are you doing something to it? Like, do you have that item already?
So I have a. It is not an item that I have, so I'm just.
You create a non-magical trinket. I see.
Yeah.
Illusion of it. Got it. Yeah. Sure. He's intrigued. Then I will appropriately take one of my prizes. And he pulls out a necklace with a lot of little, like, that look like long, thin teeth. This is 400 teeth of mind flayers. And he slaps it on the ground.
Shit.
It's beautiful if you like teeth covered necklaces.
Oh, yeah.
For what it is, you would assume that it could bring a pretty penny. So he's gonna have a single dice roll between the two of you. So we both will roll a d20, and whoever rolls higher wins it.
All right, sounds good.
All right, go for it. Well, you get it. As you roll higher, he's like, you win. Let us go again.
All right, what do you got? Let's see it.
He pulls out a strange glowing gemstone. This is a star sapphire. He puts it in your hand. It's about the size of 2 walnuts. It has a slight glow to it. What is your wager?
I'm gonna take out my bag of gold. I believe pretty hefty. I'll just jingle it around. It's like you could have this. It's over 500 gold.
A worthy wager. I accept.
What I want to do now is I want to distract him a little bit, so I'm gonna take a little handful of the gold, and like accidentally drop it on the ground.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so clumsy. I'm so sorry. Do you mind picking some of those up? I got a bad back.
And he bends over to pick it up.
And as he does that, I would like to just stab him in the back.
Okay.
Straight up.
Classics.
Never saw it coming.
Yeah.
Sure, he's accurate. He's adequately distracted. So go ahead and roll with advantage.
Okay, let's see.
You hit him. That's for sure.
All right. $15.
He lets out a guttural growl as he rears back, not dead, but in pain, and he pulls the blade out of his back. And he looks you dead in the eyes. You shouldn't have done that.
All right. So I get 2 attacks. Can I take my second attack?
No, I'll say that was your like sneak attack thing there.
Okay. Okay.
So this is gonna be fun. Let's go ahead then, and didn't think we were gonna come here so fast, but let's.
I a request.
Okay.
As soon as I hear a squeal, and knowing that the guy's not dead,
Yeah.
I will go ahead and pull out my bow and shoot a magical shot.
Oh my god, why is this so big? Okay, make a shot.
I don't have to if I can find this right. Because the shot.
What is the
Oh.
map that we're looking at right now?
This is the alleyway behind the bar. Do you see like rooftops and like debris on the ground and stuff like that?
Yeah. That's pretty cool, Josh.
I'm trying.
Man, you're succeeding.
Let me just grab this. We'll see if this even needs to happen.
I'm sure we're like just outside or in one of these buildings, yeah.
Yeah, you guys are literally right outside. So let's just say like this is the back door. And you guys are like right here.
Okay, so I just shoot an arrow out the back door, and it's going to be a seeking arrow.
Okay.
So
Please
basically,
don't
he rolls a dexterity. I'll just read what it says. You choose one creature you've seen in the past minute and fire an arrow that flies towards the creature, moving around corners, ignoring 3/4 cover. The target is in range, and if the path is available, it must make a dex saving throw, DC 18, or take the damage plus an extra D6 force damage, and I learn the target's location. So basically, I just shoot out the door, knowing that the arrow will be able to seek it.
I love that. How much
And
damage?
we'll have mid talk, and he has to roll saving throw. Sorry, what was it? I was saying dex saving throw. I'll stop mid conversation when we hear the scream with the rest of the group. I'm like, 1 second, please, and then I'll just take out my bow and shoot it real quick. You also notice that I have a bloodhound dog following me around.
There's a puppy. I'm assuming he doesn't succeed with a 14.
No, it fails, so he takes a roll of damage plus a d6. It's weird how that doesn't like work like bullshit here. Try this. Why is there? Hold up. A d8 plus 8. Why is there 2d8? Gotta figure that one out. But it's 6 plus 8, 14 plus a d6. 16 damage.
It's enough to kill him. They had come back from an adventure and they hadn't taken a full rest yet, so he's looking weak as you you drive that arrow into the back of his skull and he just drops to his knees. And the rest of the coins he was picking up spill into the alleyway.
So, with that, I'm gonna take my winnings, and I'm gonna also. Is there anywhere that I can hide the body? Is there any like trash cans I can stuff him in, or?
There's a trash can right next to you.
All right. Well, first I want to make sure he doesn't have any more treasures on him.
Okay.
And then after I search him, I'm gonna dump him in that dumpster.
What a gentleman.
That's what I do.
You put a tally on my. I need a tally place to put tallies here.
Here. You can put it probably in your journal.
Okay, that's like personal terms here.
Yeah, if you hit journal and you go onto yours. Oops. Not what I wanted. You can do. Yeah, you can edit.
The character sheet?
Maybe not the character sheet. Hold on.
I can just put it on my D&D Beyond character sheet. It's fine.
Okay. You guys just witnessed your new acquaintance fire an arrow out the back door and kill a guy. And then
Whoa.
Shane stuffed his body in a trash can.
Rick killed the guy.
Sick. Rick killed a guy.
Shane, do you go back inside?
Yeah, I'm gonna wipe my blade off real quick, and then I'll head back inside. The nice smile on my face.
Yeah, the only other thing you find is actually a bounty poster.
Hmm. Is it any name that I recognize?
No, it's less of a name and more of like a open season. Kind of like like an open season flyer for demons. And it looks like there's an individual paying handsomely for demon hides, demon parts, or even live demons.
What's the name on that bounty list? Who's paying?
1 second. You see the name Sinlel. Cinlel. And it does have an address here in Shardport.
That name is so funny.
I know it is.
Sweet. I will tuck that in my pocket, and I'll head back into the bar.
Okay.
Oh, how much gold did that guy have on him? Just want to add that to my.
Well, he had 1 piece of gold, and he had a bag of 200 silver.
Dang.
Broke bitch.
Yeah, he was too broke for my blood. Loser. What a loser.
That stone that you got from him, you would assume is worth about 1,000 gold.
Ooh. I will try to find a pawn shop with that. Okay, cool. Yep, I will walk inside, and I'm gonna walk up to Mr. Tyler, and just kind of give
there
him.
he is.
I'm gonna give him a
Everything
little help.
go as planned.
It was. I had everything under control. I don't know why you just don't trust me like you used to.
Just didn't want to draw any unwanted attention. That's all.
Yeah, it's no fun in it anymore.
You
Just
boys look
work.
thirsty. And he puts a lager in front of each of you.
Oh yeah, put it on this guy's tab. I'm gonna point to Rupert.
Like, okay. I will pay for his drink and push back the ale or the lager you sent me. Like, I will have a wine.
Ah, that's fine by me. And
Like wine, please.
Would you like it from the cabinet, or would you like it chilled?
Chilled. I've spent enough time in the heat.
Coming right up. And he goes back into the cellar to go get you a chilled white wine.
Anyways, what was I saying? Where were we? These adventurers seems quite intriguing group, wouldn't you say? How rude of me. We haven't introduced ourselves. This, my friend, is Magnus.
Hey, yeah, Magnus. Hope you guys enjoyed the show.
And my name is Rupert.
Well, very nice to meet you. Rupert says here that you guys are bounty hunters, I guess.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
And I'll hold up the sheet with the Gis face on it.
Oh yes, yeah.
It's like a
That,
shitty ass drawing.
I'm actually
Like a stick figure.
I'm proficient in it, so I'm very good at drawing. So it looks pretty
Okay.
legit.
Nice.
And I'll just like write
Nice.
a check mark on it, like completed.
How long were you chasing him?
probably like 5 minutes. It was that was an easier one.
Seems lucrative.
Yeah, Rupert will like get a face palm like,
It's 5 minutes.
yes, 5 minutes is an exaggeration, but not a very long time.
Very interesting. Well, I am Iron Lung, and this is my group here. We unfortunately just made our way into town, and most likely looking a way to get out of here. But I kind of lean over to the bartender as well too, and just ask like, who would we need to speak around here about possibly getting out of Shardport, as well as even the astral plane as well?
You look back over, and he's not there, and you hear, "Coming, coming."
That's why he went to go get the wine.
He comes up with the wine, and here you are, fine sir. And he pours you a chilled glass of white wine. Slides it to you, and throws a towel over his shoulder. Where were we?
Excellent. I'll sip it like all daintily.
You wanted to leave the astral plane, is that it?
As lovely as this area is, we weren't really planning on coming here. We did have some other errands we needed to run that are quite of great importance.
I see. Well, I don't know if I can personally myself get you out of here, but you know, there's a couple people you can talk to. I mean, specifically, just if it was me, I wouldn't leave. Everything you need's here. But if you must be off, I suppose again, you could probably you'd probably talk to the gentleman I already referred to. The Gith have a way of jumping from plane to plane in the blink of an eye. If you make the friends with the Gith, I'm sure one of them might be able to be convinced to take you back. You might even want to start with Gesna, the magistrate. He seems to have the most pull.
Well, we might have to pay him a visit. I'm assuming he is somewhere here in town.
He absolutely is. I believe, let's see, well, it's hard to figure out days and times here, but allow me to point you in the right direction. Come, take a look at the star map of the entire port. And he teleports you to looking at his map. This is the map of Shardport. You guys are currently right here.
Oh, right here.
Yep. Yep, just right about there. Wait till you start playing with the drawing tool.
Just drawing dicks all over the place.
What do you mean? Right here?
Yep, that's it. You got it. You figured me
Oh,
out.
no. But how do I delete it?
Try Control
Hit
Z
undo. Or right click undo.
or Command Z, whatever if you're on a Mac. No, maybe not.
Nope.
You might have to select
You
it.
have to
I'll work-
select it, and then you have
I'll-
to press delete.
I'll work that out. No, not like that.
Switch off of
He's adding
the
to it.
paint tool back to the click tool.
Back
just
to the
select
arrow,
it, and
yeah.
then you delete it.
You can like click, drag, and then delete.
Working on it. You keep going. Forget about
Here.
me. I'll
Here, I got you. I have powers over everything.
Boom.
He points you all down in this direction. Now, if you head down to the main dock building, he should be down there. He might be able to help you out, even. But this map will help you also see other things that are here and available within Shardport. And he begins to point these items out on the left side. If you're interested, the big challenge currently right now is to all adventurers coming and going. For one cycle, so you probably once a day, the Temple of Crimson Rot opens up when the stars align. You can challenge yourselves inside the pits of the pyramid. And if you look at the top right of the map, there's the Temple of Rot.
Rot.
Sounds like fun.
What
But
would be,
oh, yes.
I was just saying, what would be the, I'm assuming there's a reward if we would go and, attempt whatever that is.
The rewards are within. There's many. But it is rumored that there is several horrific beings beyond the stars within. For it is not some small pyramid, but it's bigger on the inside. Let me just put it that way, from what I've been told. Last I heard, there was a lich living inside, so you might have to deal with that. But the treasure and the reward is of itself inside, but it only opens once a day. So once you go in, you cannot come back out for a day. So something to think about. Now, there's also many other things. If you're looking just to relax, visit over at the Holotorium. That is where you can get a glimpse of the most beautiful beaches and most exquisite lands. And he pinging over here. He taps on the map. They have a projection magic that is able to tap into the views of various different worlds. Should you choose to do that. Now, on top of that, there is also many other items and things you can do here in the city, such as the Tower of the Shard Magus, Ortis Chapel, the Astral Harbor, the Society Hall of the Great Journey, the Registry of Spellcasting, the Ethereal Dry Dock, Canaverse Fissure, and the Manaduct Reservoir. But also, as you go about the city, you may see individuals with gold masks. These, well, they look gold, but they're really bronze. They are all, well, they all once were fully people. They're mostly cyborgs now, controlled by the Shard Magus. They act almost like City Watch, as it were. They won't bother you if you don't bother them.
Do you know of a place we could pick up some items? I'm looking for a new bag of holding. I've
You're
seen
not allowed to have back
lost
holdings anymore.
Oh, I have a bag of holding.
3 bags of holding?
Your new friend here said he has a bag of holding.
and I hold on to it for you.
Holding a bag.
Got a perfect place for that.
Come on, just give him the bag.
I look to Magnus. Cast message so he can hear me in his head. Perhaps joining this group would be fortuitous to us. No muscle means small. You know.
Does the the kill still count if it's not by blade?
Curious. I think if we count them as... as long as you... I don't want to know if I want to say this stuff out loud.
You can hold off. Do it in private.
The cat is
I think
giving
so.
me
I think
weird-
maybe you should just make sure they're dead, if you know what I mean. Yes.
Yeah, I like the cat. He's very interesting. I've never seen such a large household creature like that.
I see them staring at like skin on ink, and I'm like, yeah, go and give him a pet if you want.
I don't know,
He's
talking
very
turtle.
friendly.
This place is very interesting. And
How about we make an arrangement?
I'm gonna say this
will-
out loud. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's be on our way.
How about we make an arrangement? I
Hmm.
will give you this bag. In return, we accompany you. If you'll have us.
I mean, I love to make new friends. Meow.
That he does.
Tortle, do you have any problem with that?
Can I roll a I don't know what to check this would be. Check to see if I knew
Well-
that the Githyanki was going to kill or attack Squilp as my character.
Ooh. I'd say insight. You get insight into his real intentions.
That's not great. I mean, can I roll a history check to determine whether or not I know of the battle that just took place in
Sure.
Idria?
Yeah.
21 is that.
You are very familiar. Hasn't been but 2 months since that massive battle, and all those Githyanki seem to be fresh back from Idria, chasing down other mind flayers and other creatures. So,
Okay,
yeah.
well then, while they're talking amongst themselves whether or not we should join their group, I'll bring up and say, that Gith that we killed, I believe you had it out for your Dragonborn friend here. You are from Idria, aren't you?
Hmm.
Now, how would you know that?
That we are.
He's got the look of him. The garb of an Idrian
Mm.
Dragonborn.
Stench. Smell like him.
Right, that obvious.
We could look out for one another. Symbiotic relationship.
Many hands make the work light. I mean, I think we could use some extra hands.
So it's that.
In return for that bag, welcome aboard.
Just be careful not to put it in another bag of holding.
You only make
That
that
we just
mistake
take a look
once.
at him.
You only do that once.
See, I have the ability to make a bag of holding, but I can only make up to 2 of them at a time.
Don't give him a second bag.
Love
please.
that. Love that.
One will
No.
be fine.
If we put a bag of holding inside another bag of holding in this astro plane, wouldn't that send us back?
You want to test that theory?
No.
Are you saying this out loud?
Yeah, you say that out loud.
I don't
Yeah.
know what a bag is, but I do not think so. I don't think it works that way. But yeah, I will give you a bag of holding.
He gives it to you.
But next to that bag of holding, if you can change in custom writings, put infusion, because I created this one. I can only have so many creations.
That's for you, Michael.
Thank you. I
Mhm.
will add it to my inventory.
Excellent.
I'm not too sure about them yet, but I don't say it out loud. That's just kind of what I'm thinking in my thoughts. But, well, welcome to the group. Where should we head off to first?
Well, if you're looking to do a little bit of shopping, I can point you in the right direction. There are many wonderful shops, many wonderful items. Or, if you're looking to get down to business, I would say head down to the harbor. The Astral Harbor is where you might procure yourself a vessel. Bueller. Anybody?
Down here. Well, what do you guys say?
Yeah,
do you
let's-
want to do some shopping first? I mean, I'm okay right now, but whatever you guys want to do.
Yeah, let's be on our
I'm
way.
down
Which way would that be?
to-
To the
Forward.
harbor.
To the harbor we go.
The harbor? All right.
Yeah.
Before they or after they leave, I kind of want to hang back a little bit, and I want to ask the bartender. I forgot what his name was. I'm going to point to the bounty list, and I'm going to ask him where is Sinlel's address in relation to the key points of the city.
Ah, you're looking for the angel. Yes, he is on the southern part of the city. He points on his map. He has quite a lovely establishment overlooking the Astral Harbor.
Well, all right. Well, thanks so much for your help there, bud. You got a little something on your tusk. I'll be out of here.
Oh, do I? Oh, hey! and you're gone. You guys are making your way downtown, walking fast. You find yourselves passing many wonderful different shops. And per usual,
Oh, here we
I've got
go.
some for you.
Oh God, let's go.
The
Michael's
first one you
excited.
walk by is a magical hairdresser that could magically change your hair on your body to increase it or decrease it anywhere you need it in any color, any size. It's called Hairs Johnny. Thought you'd
That'd
like
be a
that
good one.
Michael.
That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Hairs, Johnny.
And it's just like a picture of a guy, and he's like he's just like pulling like hair through, and you just see his face.
Exactly. There's a delicious restaurant that seems to be serving some type of like Asian cuisine. Is the best way I can describe it. It's called Tie Me Up, and they've got just the best smelling noodle dishes being cooked currently.
Oh, that does sound pretty good.
It does. Oh my gosh! But it must be a chain location here in the Astral Plane as well, because you do see a furniture shop called Sofa So Good. Sofa So Good.
Hey, I've seen that before. Didn't know they had a location out here.
It's a franchise.
I thought I had one more. Where did it go?
I think you do. I think you do.
You gotta dig deep.
I had so many of these written down. I've already used a bunch of these though. Oh.
Of course. Here it is.
Oh no, I already used that one. A salt and battery. Yeah, I've already used that one. No, the very last shop that you do see, it's run by gnomes. It's run by gnomes, and you see them coming and going with wheelbarrows and things of the like, loading them onto small hover carts. And the shop's called Lawn Order. And they take care of them.
You were gonna call it Gnome Depot.
That's
Aw.
yeah, that's even better, dude.
Whoa.
That's even better.
Inspiration.
Absolutely, Shane. Go ahead and take
Oh,
that. That's
thank you.
phenomenal.
Thank
Oh,
you.
that's phenomenal.
No Depot.
Leave Gnome Depot's on the other side of town.
It is. That's a competitor. We don't talk about that here.
He's all mad. They're all offended that you mentioned Gnome Depot.
Is there an astral clam shop?
The
All
astral
the gnomes just
plan.
standing outside looking for work.
Jeez. There is one shop that's near the harbor as you guys are walking up to it. It's called Bags Bunny, and they have all sorts of different types of bags, and there are many bags of holding inside this shop.
But none of them are inside each other.
None of them are inside each other. That's for you to find out.
It'd be funny
Bags
Yeah.
funny.
is to put a bag of holding in a bag of holding in the near the bag of holding shop, so all the bag of holdings get pulled inside and get destroyed.
Man, the whole world just gets destroyed.
It
at that
opens a
point.
black hole.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, make me
Fuck that
redo all
idea.
this again.
Yeah. Right. Oh gosh, I died inside.
No, it's okay. No, I love it. As you were working your way, you guys make it to the harbor, and I will, because you're actively been looking, Skin on Ink. Would you be so kind as to roll me a perception check?
Sure. Dun, 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 dun.
24.
Oh,
Absolutely. You overhear two individuals talking in the crowds of people that are coming and going from the harbor. You hear somebody say, like, yeah, I really enjoyed that. Really would love to go back to the fuchsia.
Oh, fuck.
And for a brief moment, you think, "Oh shit, we could go back into the future." But then it kind of hits with a 24. Oh, he said fuchsia, like the color. Probably a dye shop.
fuchsia.
I guess something else. Are they fucking here? What the hell?
If you see.
Fuchsia. And it's a dye shop.
Well, you
Oh,
make your
man.
way, and you guys are finally here. You see Magistrate's office. I'll say it's this building right here on the. Damn it! Come on. I don't want the yellow one. Sure, let's do pink.
Man,
That
I'm
is what
pretty
it is.
impressed with the what is it called? The like pixelation. What am I trying to say? The like
Resolution.
how defined.
The resolution.
Thank you. The resolution on this thing is incredible.
Well, it looks. I'm glad. I was always worried when I upload these things.
No, you can zoom super far in.
Yeah, Roll20 does kind of reduce that. If I send you the actual image, you can look so close on this thing. That's okay. But that is where you guys go, and you currently find yourself outside the door of the magistrate. It says magistrate's office. The door doesn't seem to be locked, and the double doors before you will open up into this grand building. Would you like to go in?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay. Squilp, I'll ask you. Haven't heard from you in a little bit. How are you feeling about all this?
Did they tell me I was being attacked?
Could have been attacked. Yeah. I don't think they did.
I mentioned that he was likely trying to
Oh.
hit you.
I did not see that man there. So thank you for saving me.
I'll let you handle that one, Magnus.
Sorry, my laptop is doing some fucky shit right now. What the fuck? Please hold.
Fine, I'll take it.
Um,
I'll be like, oh, what? Oh, yes. Yeah, no, don't mention it.
do those beings have something against Dragonborn?
Do you not know the history of your own land?
Of course I do. That was a test, so glad you know too.
Everyone hates us.
No, my people
I'm gonna
are hated.
restart. I will be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a note of this.
Oh wait. Okay, never mind.
There we
Oh,
go.
jeez,
Okay,
Shane,
we're
what
back.
happened?
Yeah, that's what I
I
thought
don't-
too. Like, holy fuck.
I don't know. I didn't even do anything, and it started to do that. But we're back.
Use the duplicate glitch.
Oh snap!
All right. What happened? What did I miss?
Squilp
Oh.
and Rupert were talking.
He was thanking us for saving his life.
Oh, he's the braid up the brawn and almost to the mouth, but not in a weird way. I like to talk a lot.
Well, perhaps you will be a likely ally to our group.
Yeah, yes, probably.
As long as you kill those Githyanki. Especially when they tried to stab me in the back.
I assure you, we can kill whoever you need us to, as long as you don't mind us picking up some bounties along the way. Isn't that right, Magnus?
Sure is my favorite thing to do.
Whatever your
You don't have
motivation
tabaxi
is.
bounties, do you?
What's that?
The Baxi
Go for it,
bounties.
Tabaxi.
Right.
You're not among them, if that's what you're worried about.
Not the kitty.
Your relatives, maybe.
They got a high enough bounty. Fuck it.
I'm just saying, like,
How long have DM? How long have Magnus and I been in Shardport? And how did we get here? Because I don't know if we started here or if we're from elsewhere. I know
I
I'm
was
not
actually,
from here, so
yeah, I was actually gonna say, however you guys wanted to tie it into your story together, that you easily, from where you would have come from, could have gotten a portal here very
Okay.
easily.
we stepped in through a portal, and it's been rather recent.
It's been rather recent. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, since unless you have something written in your backstory differently, Shane.
No, we had something very loose, and
Okay,
then
cool.
yeah. So it's
So
fine.
once our characters met, basically shortly after that, we jumped through this portal. I guess. Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
So we don't know too much. We haven't been here very long. Then, yeah.
Correct. I'll say the better part of 3 days.
Got it. So we wouldn't have any information to share.
Nothing too deep, just surface level info.
We know where Gnome Depot is.
Mm, great selection.
That's so good.
I mean, I've got 2 years of being a dad under my belt. I
You gotta
gotta have a couple of them.
gotta have a few things. So, the door is before you. Would you all like to go into the magistrate's office to possibly find a way out of here?
That's the plan. I'm down
Okay.
for that.
Yeah, I would.
Which of you would like to open the door and go in first?
I'll go ahead and go in first.
Iron Lung leading the way. You push open the doors and you are met with a beautiful foyer. A very beautiful marble floored entry with stairs at the back of the room. And there's a door off to the left that seems like it goes into an office space. The door's cracked open, and you hear somebody writing with a quill.
I kind of like peek in and then kind of lightly knock on the door.
Okay. Yes, come in, come in. Who is it?
Sorry to disturb you. We're looking to speak with someone. I forgot how you pronounce the pronounce her name or his name of the one that owns like the building and all that may be able to help us get, out of here.
Do you know his name?
If I even spelled it correctly, Justiana. I don't even know if I even spelled it correctly.
Mr. Magistrate.
Yeah, the magistrate. Yeah. I don't know. I thought he was like. I put like.
Is this Gesna's place?
It is.
Gesna's the magistrate.
You ever looking for a Gesna? I don't know if you may be him.
I like to think that
It is I.
my doggo's following around Scout Inc. a lot.
Real interested.
The dog is always just. It's like one wrong look away from wanting to bark at you. Skin on ink.
But his
Don't make
behavior
it
looks a little off too.
Yeah.
If you
That's a
know,
weird
I'll
dog.
strangle the
yeah,
dog.
weird dog.
This is the
Kick a
gentleman.
dog in the face.
This is the gentleman that
I'm
you
kidding.
see.
I'm kidding.
This is Gesna.
Ooh. Love your hair.
Thank you. What can I do for you? Please come in.
We have been told that you may be able to help us get out of the astral plane.
Depends. He doesn't hardly even look up from his work. Where are you trying to go?
I'm sure you know a bunch of places, but we're trying to get back to a land called Idria.
His quill stops, and he looks up at you, and he looks over your entire group. Why would you want to go to Idria? There's nothing but war there. And he begins to keep writing.
Our business is our own. But we're curious. We've heard that you know a thing or two about time travel as well.
Ha! Time travel is a little bit more hard to deal with than specifically sending you to Idria. So you want to go back to Idria, and you want to go back in time? Two very expensive things.
Forward in time, right?
Maybe forwards.
Forwards. Even harder. More money, too.
I mean,
If
not
anyone's
for
even
someone
willing to do it.
talented as you.
Well, I do not have that kind of skill. I cannot do it, but I can tell you who can. He keeps writing.
And who might that be?
I seem to be having a... I seem to forget what their name is and where they live. It might come to me. He keeps writing.
He wants a bribe.
I know, that's what I was like.
Right. Is there a way we can? Is there a way we can find out if he's telling the truth?
You could insight him.
I'll go and put 5 gold pieces down on his desk.
He doesn't even look up. You're gonna have to do better than that if you're gonna want the information that you seek.
I'm gonna put down the necklace with the mind flayer teeth on it,
Okay.
Son of a
and I'm gonna tell him
Magnus.
that 5 gold is gonna be enough.
Face palming again, and I'm writing a note in my little journal.
Bank Magnus. Now that is a prize.
I message Magnus. You just gave him proof that you killed the Yankee.
It's a big town. It's fine.
You want it.
Fine.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where did you get this? And he holds it up.
Oh, just shoot a little dice with some friends. Can I say the bones were rolling in my favor?
I'm not going to make you roll deception because that is not a lie. But you need to persuade him.
Not bad.
It's not bad, but let's see how he does.
No.
See Paul Allen's card. Ooh-wee. He doesn't believe you.
I'm actually proficient in persuasion. Like,
Oh,
the
okay. Would you like to assist
things.
him?
I will say, what he's saying is true. He did gamble for said item. If you would like it back, we could play another gambling game now. If you'd like.
I'm not a gambler, but I do take bribes. I will ask you no further questions, but just hear this. You come across any more Get the Yankee jewelry, don't deal in it here. For anything like this gets found, they will hunt you.
I'm gonna put the necklace back in my pocket with a little smile.
Take more notes.
But pay up if you wish to find out more. I can tell you who can take you where you need to go. 500 gold. That's my price. He looks at all of you.
I need to look at my persuasion. I want to obviously haggle with him in a sense, but I don't know how my persuasion is.
I mean, I'd like to do that.
Okay.
Did I lose all of my gold and silver and platinum and all that in the bag catastrophe?
Everything that was in your bag is gone. So yes,
put money in there.
if you would have stored your money in that bag with all your goodies and stuff, then
I would never do that. I would never do that.
Yeah.
No?
He had a coin pouch separate from it,
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
and the coin pouch was in the bag.
But no, I'd like to persuade him to tell us more.
Okay.
Yeah, it could be in your best interest to give us some information. It may prove to serve you well in the future.
Dirty.
Ooh, dirty.
It could. But I'll still need compensation. Everything has a price. And this is mine. 500 gold. Or
Or
there may or may not be someone who needs to disappear.
That
much
one.
you-
We do that one.
Yeah.
That one.
I'm gonna lean in a little closer.
Go on.
Yes, please tell.
I'm really excited to hear how you guys are going to take this on.
Oh God.
On the other side of Shardport, there's an orphanage.
Fuck them
There
kids.
is a child there that may or may not be my bastard. If they were to come of age, they would know what I did to their mother.
Jesus.
I need you to dispose of the child, as well as the matron of the house. And I will take you, personally, to the person who can get you to Idria. So is it worth your 500 gold or the life of a child? And the woman who oversees the children.
I'm looking to Magnus to see what he says.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. I was gonna look
If
at
it
you.
was
and give
Iron
you a
Lung, he'd
nod.
probably just pay. 'Cause he's the one
Tell
who
each
killed
other.
So
kid.
I take out a coin purse.
Come on, someone else be shitty. Come on.
I take out a coin purse and I put my hand in the coin purse and dangle 500 gold pieces like out, and it falls back in.
If you want, I'll
Jeez.
go
And I-
250. If you want to go 250,
Well, sure.
so
So
let me whatever you want.
dangle,
to go.
dangle, dangle.
Yeah.
Does this look sufficient to you?
I
Lay it
can't
on the
vouch.
table.
All right. So I put it on the table
Okay. The thunk
and
sound of a bag
Right.
full of coins. Yep.
thunk. But as I do, it hits the table and rolls off and hits the floor. And so I go, I'm so sorry. And I go to pick it up. And as I do, I roll a sleight of hand to switch it out.
Okay. What are you switching it out with?
I'm
One
with
sec.
gold beans.
Gold.
I mean, not actual gold beans, but gold colored beans.
Do you have gold?
My
colored
bag of,
beans?
no, I switch it out for my bag of catnip.
Okay.
We've got a separate bag for that too.
Oh my god. Well, yeah, he doesn't see a thing. You swap it out with catnip.
Dude's sleight of hand is fucking nuts, bro.
You're just gonna, yes, thanks for the gold, and open it up right away and be like, what?
Catnip.
First, you give us the information.
He sees that you put a generous sized bag of what at first he saw were coins, and he doesn't know that you swapped it out with catnip. You have a deal. Please, come with me. And he has a little statue, like a little bust head port thing on his desk. He tips the head back and pushes a button in it, tips it back, and the bookshelf sets in and slides to the side with a staircase hidden beneath. I will take you to what you seek. Come. And he walks down the stairs.
All right, skin after you.
Nice. On my way.
I kind of want to fall back and talk to Rupert a little bit. And I want to ask him, it's like, the kid thing kind of feels a little funny, but I think we can get a good amount of gold off of that. It's a little 2-for-1.
We're killing a kid. Hell yeah.
Gold.
I mean, I could always use a little more pocket change for another alley incident, if you know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying. Yes.
I don't know. Just a thought.
I
Think it over.
am okay with this. However, the rest of the group would not be. I think it is prudent to stay with the group, as the totals would gather faster this way.
Mm.
Also using message so that no one can hear us.
That's fair. Well, you're the brains. I'll let you guide us. But you just let me know. You let me know.
He guides all of you downstairs. Takes you, if you didn't want to walk down, you don't have to, but he walks you downstairs. He keeps going down and down and down until it gets to basically the underbelly of Shardport itself. Large purple and blue crystals jutting out all around, but he has got a platform secluded from the sight of the rest of the city. And there's a pedestal in the center of this, I'll say, circle-shaped room. No other walls, everything's made of crystal, but looking outward, you can see below and out underneath Shardport. This white stone pedestal has a perfectly smooth semicircle inside of it. Out of his bag of holding on his hip, he pulls out a sphere. Looks like it's made of gold. Many strange writings on it. He takes it and places it inside of this pedestal. Upon doing so, it begins to glow and hover slightly, and expands out what looks like galaxy around all of you. This is a star chart. I'm assuming many of you have not traveled these stars, but this is how we map out planets, as well as planes of existence. What you all are looking for is a place known as the Star Well. Called by many things in many languages, but the Star Well is a place that is said you can go through to wherever you wish to be. I've never been there myself, but there are a few Githyanki who have, and only the wisest know how to fully harness its power. But they have a creche there at the Starwell, one of our camps. Mostly researchers. But the way to get there is long and is difficult. You will need a powerful vessel to take you across the stars. Now, unless you have money or anything else you would like to use to buy yourself a vessel, or perhaps a wager, you might be able to get yourself a ship. I happen to have one. One that was recently lost to me in a game of chance.
I thought you said you didn't gamble.
That was a lie.
I lied.
Got him.
Son of a bitch.
I really like this guy.
How much are you offering for the ship?
I'll take that wager.
I wager. No. I will let you decide. A game of dice? Or a game of the hunt?
Explain the hunt.
First one, to capture a Githyanki headhunter and bring them here alive. Gets the ship. Since I already have the ship, if I get back first, I get you.
Let's just do the dice.
Yeah, or dice? Sure, let's do that.
Oh, was really hoping to put this to use. And you see he's got an unsigned demon contract, and he was rolling it back up and puts it in his bag. Well, I am wagering my ship. What do you have to wager?
What do we have to wager? I don't know. It's worth a ship, you know.
Would I know if the star sapphire that I have is something that's like towards like Githyanki, like something that they normally carry, or is that like would he know if I had it?
You
That I
would know shit. I would know.
Oh,
Don't you have like negative intelligence?
I have, yeah, I have,
Yeah.
I do. I'm not very smart, so ooh, I really like the shiny, and no, I'm gonna keep it. No, I'm not gonna say anything. Just kidding. Disregard.
How about this? I'll give you the ship if you win, and if I win, you burn the orphanage to the ground.
Deal.
The
Now
children
we're
inside.
talking.
Quick
Deal.
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 That is a wager I will take.
Then I like it. We'll play 3 dice. And he hands you 3d6.
I want to.
Yeah,
real
inspect
quick,
those
yeah.
bad boys.
Arcana check them first.
Okay. These are bone dice. They are not magical, and they do not
Ordained,
seem to
okay.
be tampered with.
Very well.
I will allow you to roll first. So whoever rolls the highest of 3d6 is the winner.
I played this game before.
Did I roll? I have. Does inspiration work for rerolls? If
I will say not for this.
okay.
What classes do we have here? We have James. What are you? The Silky.
Hold please.
You know what you-
Bard fighter.
Who am I?
Bard fighter. I feel like Bard could do something good here. Rogue. No, I'm gonna do it because it's my thing. Just want to roll on here.
Just roll on here.
That's the character.
I'm sorry. Roll all of them at once. So
All at
you can
once,
roll.
okay.
You can roll 2 more.
Okay.
Yeah, so you could roll one after the other if you want. But
Oh, baby,
Hey.
that looks good.
Solid.
that's
Not
really
bad,
good.
not bad.
That's a 13. All right. A solid roll. My turn. And he shakes him up, lets him go. It looks like we have a tie.
No.
Rolled,
fucking way.
he rolled a 6, a 5, and a 2. I'm not even kidding.
High goes the first person that rolled.
That's right. That's right. Persuasion.
Oh, hold on, I have to show you this. I have to show you this. This is. I don't even know what the chances are of this.
There is an obscenely amount of sweat coming down Rupert's brow. Like it seems like more so than you would have in his shoes right now.
It says, if you would like to make it more interesting, now that we seem to have tied, would you like to add anything to it? Perhaps years of servitude? Or money? Or any precious stones? You wouldn't happen to have any gemstones, would you?
Not me. I look to
That's a shame.
Magnus.
It's fine.
How about a potion that can turn you into a demon?
I like that. Would you like to wager that?
I'm down to wager that.
I'll add on an additional 1,000 gold pieces from my end.
Let's do it.
And that's for us to roll again, correct?
Yep.
All right, I'm down to do that.
And I took
Hang
off
on,
GM
I'm
rolls so now
anyway.
you'll be able to see it.
Sorry to keep rolling.
Yes, go ahead. Rupert.
Not
Rocks up the
great.
dice and throws it.
Could be worse. but
Lands
not
with
great.
a 10.
Not bad, not bad.
Gesna grabs the dice. He whispers what looks like a little prayer, and he throws the dice. Ah,
Oh no.
Oh, we gotta go burn some kids now.
Yep.
well. Looks like we have a deal.
Rupert gets like aggressively mad and he bangs on the table and like stops and stands up really quick and just walks off to the corner.
When you bang the table, does the dice change?
I'll say it could.
You bang on the table and the dice change. And we roll persuasion to see if he catches it or not.
What happens after rolling up the dice? Have-
No. I'll roll them because you guys hit
Okay.
the table. This is what the dice turn to.
Oh no.
Persuade him! Persuade him!
Persuade.
You gotta do
Persuade.
persuasion. I don't.
I do.
Oh man.
You want to
I
tell
know.
him that his dice were
I thought I
wrong.
lost, yeah.
Fucking dirty.
Dirty
How
Tony.
the fuck is he at that much persuasion?
And to be transparent, I'll show you what he rolls. Even with his plus, it's not going to touch that. What do you say?
You check again.
I mean, the dice don't lie.
What? Ah, my eyes. Ah, they must be failing me again. He pulls out his glasses and he looks. Looks like you win.
Hey, I won? I go back over to the table. My luck is back. Great news, Magnus. Great news.
God, that was
Kids
clean.
died today.
Hey, fair and square. Fair and square.
He
keeping the dice,
kindly places the bag of 1,000 gold pieces on the table, and he hands you the keys.
I'm gonna take
To
the
the ship.
bag.
You're gonna take it?
I'm gonna take it.
All right. Yoink.
That's mine. Or it's ours.
I'll take my demon potion back.
You take it back. Now, I have a very busy day. If you wish to barter when you come back, I will be
Where
here.
is the ship?
Yeah, I was about to ask too. Like, where's this fucking ship at?
It's docked right outside. I haven't had a time to name it, so it is yours to name.
Pleasure doing business with you, sir.
Yes, be gone.
Uh,
And he waves
question.
you all off. Yes.
Does anybody know how to drive this ship?
We have a couple people.
Just
Yeah.
curious.
I do. Silky does.
Sure, we could figure it out.
All right. Let's go.
That was insane.
Okay, 1 second. Let me.
F and A
Okay.
cotton. F and A.
Point of order. How late do we plan on going tonight?
We are just about to end. I'm gonna pretty much stick to like 10:30, 10:45 at the latest.
Cool.
Just for respect to everybody's time, and I am going to a trade show tomorrow. So
Woohoo!
Trade show.
okay,
Are you like showing at the trade show or participating?
mostly working it. My company
Mhm.
puts it on. It's the largest collectibles trade show on the West Coast.
That's cool. Well,
Yeah.
I'll ask you later.
Yeah, it's in Long Beach. I'll tell you about it later. But you all make your way outside to excitedly go to see your ship that you won. And this is what you see.
Oh, so that's where
Shit's
that
massive,
comes
dude.
into.
It's pretty fucking
Nice.
massive.
I was nervous about that ship. Like,
I
is that
mean-
gonna kill us?
This is what we get for
No, we own it now.
Yep.
Fair and
Let's-
square.
orphanage.
That's right. Fair and square. Hey, dice don't lie.
We'll call the ship the Squilp.
The squilp. It's your papa's head on the end of the boat.
Papa, can you hear me?
How fuck up is that?
But with successful getting your ship, and now having to figure out how to navigate it, we'll leave that for next time. But in the meantime, I would ask you boys to just think about what you'd like to name the ship, and finding a way to navigate the stars. Until then, hope it was a good first session in the astral plane, and I will see you guys next time.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty.
And next time, hopefully, we'll have Vicente with us.
Did he ever message you at all saying like he couldn't get on?
Nope.
He just hopped on and he's like, yeah.
He's
no.
hopped on, and then he probably couldn't figure it out, and then bounced.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
It's all right. Well, boys, hope you have a wonderful night. That's
Thank you.
all I got.
You too.
Bye.
Yeah.
Take it easy, boys.
Good to see you, fellas. Have a good week.
See you, boys.
Bye.
Bye.